Okay, good night, everyone, and welcome to our Friday night session. Friday is not normally one of our boom nights, but I like a Friday because I can reach out and we could talk very openly with all our members who have their own individual queries. So Friday night is always a good night for me, okay? And not only that, but it's the beginning of a weekend. Tonight, however, I am recording this this meeting so that we could use it in future sharing with the public out there. So welcome to what is a very exciting business opportunity. Now, it's exciting. Why? Because I am saying anywhere between 6 months and 2 years, anybody coming into this business could be set for life. And when I say set for life, I'm not talking about winning a lottery. I'm not talking about if, but, or maybe. If you're coming to this business and you do what is expected and you share with people on a daily basis, you will be successful. Now, if you don't have the means, if you're not very internet savvy, so you're not sharing online and whatnot, no problem. You could talk to people one-on-one. You may not bring in people as regular as some people, but trust me, it is going to multiply for you because what is happening with this business is going to explode. And the company is already 5 years on the market, which is a record among a lot of network marketing companies, so that you know it's here to stay. I envisage this as a legacy company. I am building a legacy for my children and my grandchildren and their children. So 6 months in this business, putting in at least 1 to 2 hours of work every single day. Well, maybe you could take your Sundays off if you want to. You will be set for life in less than 2 years. And when I say set for life, I mean the kind of income that you will be earning will be upwards of $20,000 a month. Now, set for life, this is what I see set for life as. Owning the kind of home that you only dream about and that you only see in magazines. This is what I want to see for me. And this is what I want to see for you. All right? Driving the type of car that you read about and see, and sometimes just stand up and look at people drive by. But being able to own it and park it in your nice home is extremely dear to me. I want a nice car. I want to see my members, my friends, my associates driving nice cars. It may not be what you're seeing in front of you, but it should be a nice car, all right? Not a car that's shutting down all over the place. I want to see travel, vacation. And when you see a yacht there, it simply means that we're talking vacation, we're talking luxury, right? You're seeing a small yacht there, right? But being able to travel and go yachting, go down the islands, go into the Caribbean, go wherever we want to go. Why? Because we could afford to. Why? Because we know that you could spend what you want now, because at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the day, more money coming into your income. So we're talking about set for life. And the last picture you're seeing there, which is not the least, of course, is being able to educate our children. And in my case, not only my children, we're talking about my grandchildren now. That's my focus. And my great grands to come. Being able to leave a legacy so that they could afford to go to the schools that they want to go to. And they don't have to beg anybody or wait on the government to give them a scholarship or pay for them. This is what I am seeing as set for life, right? And I am saying that this program that we're looking at today has the potential to do that and more for you. It has the potential to put the kind of income that you want to earn into your pocket. And the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to wait to the end. You start receiving money very, very, very early. It's small at first, but it grows. And why I stagger the period in under 2 years is that I'm catering for the slowest person. As long as they stick to it, they will succeed. All right. The name of the company is the Magic Lime Academy. And the Magic Lime Academy is a learn and earn platform online, right? It caters from education to business, and our platform provides unique possibilities. Possibilities for course creation, advertising account, website creation, P2P marketing, and a marketplace on the whole, similar to that of Amazon. All right, they are all combined on one platform so that we can invest in ourselves, we can invest in our own education, and we could earn the kind of income and to afford the kind of lifestyle that we want to. All right, getting involved in this platform is free. You can sign up for free. All you need is a referral link from someone who share the program with you, and you could sign up for free. You could become a member for free. This organization, this company has been in existence for more than 5 years on the marketplace. It has operated in it operates right now in more than 80 countries. I would think more than 100 countries worldwide, because they recently came to America and Canada. And it has in excess of 550 users on the platform. This company hails from Russia. And when I say that, I often add very early that in Russia, we have some of the best mathematicians in the world, some of the best coders and developers in the world. And it is evident by the fact that we know, everybody here would know of Skype, although it's not as big as it was before, because at one time they were the only communication network where you could call any part of the world for very, very, very little money. Not VOP, but using your phone and using the internet, okay? And they came out of Russia. The next big thing that right now is blowing up in front of us is Telegram. The Telegram app and the Telegram company, it is offering so much to us today. Now we have a lot of companies putting their business opportunities on Telegram, so that you could go onto Telegram and do mining, right? Mining Bitcoins and a lot of other coins. As a matter of fact, Telegram have its own blockchain called the Ton blockchain, and they have their own coin called the Ton coin, all right? And it's doing extremely well. A couple months ago, I bought a small amount of money in Ton, and I paid at the time about $1.35, $1.40 for one. Right now, Ton is over $6 in about 3 or 4 short months. So that my aim is to buy some Ton, because I could see where Ton is going. By the end of the year, Ton could be $25, $30. And I'm talking about now in the year 2024. And Ton came straight out of Russia. So looking at the history of what we see happening on the market and what we saw in just a few years, I know that this program is going to have longevity, and this program is going to grow and make a lot of people all over the world very, very rich. So with this program, you can simply get trained and get rewarded at the same time with the same effort. How it works? You join for free. I mentioned that before, with a referral link from your friend or from someone who feel good enough to share their link with you. You level up by taking part in some of the tasks, some of the programs, some of the training, the knowledge, and you join the rewards programs, right? You can join 1, you can join 2. They have about 8 running all at the same time. All right, that's just too much for me. Right now, I am focusing on 1, which is the Uline, and As we move forward, I can see myself focusing on some of the others because that Uline will bring me into financial freedom and I can focus on the rest to really build wealth. All right. The beauty about it is on this platform, they have their own internal currency, like the limes, the bit limes, the U limes, and they are all changeable into cryptocurrency so that we use cryptocurrency whenever we have to participate in anything where we need to contribute. We use cryptocurrency. And the program that I'm promoting today, the Uline, we use USDT TRC20. That is on the Tron network. All right. When you earn money on this platform and you're ready to convert, you're ready to withdraw it, to go shop or to go save it or do whatever, you can easily convert it back into digital currency, back into TRC20, USDT. All right. So we have a number of things happening. We have competitions. We have a strong community so that we could actually network with people, right? We could communicate through courses, articles, webinars, and the likes. All right. And we earn money through a lot of our bonus programs. Okay. So today I want to talk about one thing in particular, which is what I'm very excited about. That's the Uline program. But before I get there, let me just say that the company values transparency. As a matter of fact, because they came out of Russia, the 80 plus countries that we saw there that they operate in are countries in and around Russia. We have a lot of countries around there. And a lot of them use Bitcoins and they make hundreds of thousands of dollars in Bitcoins. The company, being a progressive one and having their eyes on the global market, decided to come into the English-speaking market. And I guess from there they will go into, well, we could be the ladder for them to get into some of the other markets. But they recently came into America and Canada through some of their residents of Russian origin who live in America, Canada, and this part of the world. And they have introduced this. And that is where I was able to get sponsored into this program. A friend of mine out of Canada, and they are doing pretty well. They are not networkers, but they are more investors. And when I saw this program, I became very excited because I saw some of the things that I have not seen in other programs. And I've been in networking for more than 15 years. I've earned money, I've made money, I've lost money, right? Whatever happened to you happened to me at some point in time. So I understand some of the frustrations people have about network marketing, but I believe that I've picked a good one because of the track record of the company and the track record of the people behind it. Now, this company, the gentleman in front of you, Mr. Edward Dmitriev, is the person responsible. He's the head of the legal department in Magic Lime Academy. And he is the person that we need to go to or write. His email address is on the website. If we need any legal document, if the country that we are in, that we operate in needs any legal documents, this is the person we deal with. However, a lot of the documents are easily had because they are all hyperlinked and they are on the website. The company registration documents, registration of the trademark, because Magic Lime Academy is trademarked, the user's agreement for the Magic Lime Academy, right? And a number of other important documents that from time to time may be asked of us. All right, so the Uline itself, the program that I'm promoting, that I am inviting you to be a part of and to start building your empire, to start building your nest egg, to start building for your generations to come. It's called the Uline. And all monies in and monies out uses USDT TRC20. Now, the internal currency that you would see on the site is Uline. Now, one Uline is the equivalent of one USDT. And of course, 1 USDT is the equivalent of $1. So it's very, very simple. When you see Uline, you're talking about a US dollar or USDT. The program itself is a hybrid 2x2 matrix, and it has 11 levels. So everybody must start from level 1, which is $9, level 2, $27, level 3, $63. But the beauty about this is whenever you cycle a level, you don't have to cycle it over and over. You are automatically placed in the level directly above it. So if you're in level 1 and you cycle level 1, you are rewarded with a level 2 position. When you cycle level 2, you go to level 3, and so on and so on. So you want to get to level 11, because that is where the big money starts, from level 7. One of the things about this is that anybody who have the wherewithal can buy an unlimited number of business places. So a 2x2 matrix has 6 places, and when those 6 places are filled, that matrix cycles, and you move to the next level. So 2x2 means that you and everybody on your matrix is the head of their own matrix. Each of them have 2 business centers, one on their left and one on their right. And those 2 business centers also have 2 business centers, one on their left, one on the right. So in other words, immediately below you, there's a line of 2, and below that, there's a line of 4. And I call the line of 4 the pay line, so that you don't get paid from the line of 2, you get paid from the line of 4. And when those 2 lines are filled, there's a cycle, and you move up to the next level. That's just keeping it simple. Now, anyone could buy any amount of business centers between levels 1 and level 6. You cannot buy from level 7 to level 11. You must cycle into that. And that's the mathematics at work with this whole thing. So some people come in, they buy several level 1s. Some people buy level 1, level 2, level 3. Some people, again, based on their affordability, they buy level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've seen people in Canada and America whose money is different to us in the Caribbean, come in and buy level 4. They must buy level 1, but they buy level 4, 5, and 6 one time. And it means that it will take them longer to, it will take them a shorter period of time in order to get into the big money, because they started with more money. Obviously, if you started with little money, it will take you a longer time to build up and grow. But if you stick to it, you will achieve it. Now, every single business position that you have can take you to 27,000. And this is why I emphasize that this is not going to 27,000. This is 27,000 over and over and over and over again. All right? When you reach level 11, you would have earned, from every position that you have that reached level 11, you would have earned at least $27,000. Now, there's something, when I saw this, I decided I had to get into this program immediately. There's something called clones. I've seen clones before, but nothing works like this. The clone is really the magic in this whole formula. The clone itself. Now, clone don't fall out of the sky, and the company don't give you clones out of the generosity of their heart. This is built in to the marketing program, and it is built into the compensation. So actually, when you earn money at level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, what they do is they pay you some money in cash that you could withdraw. When I say they pay you in cash, they put it into your wallet that you could withdraw and spend, or sell it to other members who need, right? And they pay you some by simply buying new positions for you at various levels. So that someone could come in with one position and find that they ended up with 30, 40, 50 positions at level 1. Why? Because when you reach level 2, they will buy 4 clones for you. When you reach level 3, they will buy 4 clones for you at level 1 and 1 clone for you at level 2, right? And this is what happens. So the money that you bring into the company by virtue, the money that you bring into the company by virtue of you bringing people in at various positions actually pay you either from cash payout or from clones that they buy on your behalf. All right? Joel, I'll call you back. Yeah, as my daughter called it. So that is no magic, but the formula, the mathematical formula used is exceptional, and really advanced thinking. So that even if somebody have difficulty in recruiting, by simply buying additional positions, they could end up with a lot of positions and moving through the matrix. And what you'll find happening is that with clones coming in from you, from your upline, from your downlines, right? By them moving through the matrix, you will eventually move. So you'll move slower if you don't have a lot of money, but you will move. All you have to do is not give up. Just keep reinvesting. And that is what so many things I did. As I earned money in the program, I used that to buy higher levels because I wanted to get to the higher levels quickly because that is where the big money is, right? But we have a number of strategies that we use, and we will talk about them as we go along. All right? Here's just a disclaimer that says that nothing in this presentation construed to be consultancy, right? I am not a licensed financial advisor, so that all I can do is to share with you the opportunity, tell you what I have achieved, what I hope to achieve, and how I can assist you. All right? At the end of the day, who have to give you that advice would be your financial advisor. All right? Now, let's start quickly with the compensation plan so that you'll understand that this is $27,000 for each position. And this is how it works. The Uline program, I told you before, now this is just a summary when we do that at the end. This is level 1. Now you pay $10 to jump in at level 1. Why? Because the company takes $1 for project development. And the other $9 buys you your first position. So this here is your first position. Remember I told you you have 2 direct positions under you. A and B would be your left and your right. And each of them have 2 positions under them. So A has number 1 and number 2 under it, and B has number 3 and number 4 under it. And I just number them just so that you would understand it and you'll pick it up quickly. So you buy into your first position with $9, right? Now, some people, and even just before this meeting, someone came in and she bought 3 positions right away. So right away, this is her, and she bought A and B one time. So by the time she bring in her first person, if they come in with 3 positions also, look at what happens. She will fill number 1, number 2, number 3. And all is left for her to cycle is number 4. Now, she could do that for herself. Why? Because by the time you get 3 people in under you, A, B filled, and one of these here, let's say A brought in, right? 1, you immediately get $9 put into your wallet. Now, you don't have to wait on that. The computer is programmed. The program is set so that you immediately earn $9. It goes into your wallet. You can withdraw it, or you can leave it there to add up. Some people, what they do is that as that come in here, right, they come in with 3, they brought in. This is how I came in. I personally came in with 3. 3 people, 3 came in here. You get $9. You take that $9 and you buy a next one here. So you know what that means? You're now cycled and you go to level 2. All right? And look at the mathematics on this. When your third one come in, A and B, your third one come in, you get back your $9. So now you put in 10, right? You buy a position for $9 and you don't get back $9 already. Now, $9 coming in 3 times again. 9, 9, 9. That's $27, right? Your second position is $27. So the money from here is what they use to buy you into your second position. So you now have a level 2 position. Level 2 have the same thing, right? 27, 27, right? Some people come in and they buy level 1, level 2, level 3 one time. So they put out 100 USDT and they buy, right? But some people come in, or the same people from level 1, if they do the same thing quick enough before they could come back as a A and your B. The same people come back right here as your A and your B. And if you come in with a group of friends, or they could design that and do it that way, so that the same people who are on your level 1 would be the same people in your level 2. By the time the second line start to fill, all right, 27, 27, right, 27, right? When these 3 come in, look at what will happen. When the first one come in on your pay line, look at what happens. You get 4 business loans. You get 4 level 1 positions that the system will buy for you on your level 1. So you just move off a level 1, right? You have 3 more waiting there for you, but you just get 4 more. The system buys you that. You take your money from here, the $27 and $27, they give you 4 level 1 positions. That is what, $36? The other $9, look at what happens. You get $5 to withdraw, your sponsor gets $4. So that's what happens here. All right. The other $9, they add it to the 27 and 27, and they come up with $63, and they buy you a level 3 position. So you move into level 3 immediately. Now, this is the same thing that happens to the people that you bring in. Not only that, but this is the same thing that could happen to every one of the positions that you have starting from level 1. So every single business center that you have is an independent business that could do exactly what you see here happening. Now, at level 3, it's $63. You're sparkling a new position. You have an A and a B as people come in here, right? Whether it is from brand new or they come in through the matrix just like you, level 1 to level 2 to level 3. This is what happens. When number 4 come in, no, well, that's number 3 really, because that is number 1 on your second line. All right. So this is 1 from A. When that happens, the $63, look at what happens. You now get 4 business places at level 1, another 4 at level 1, and you get 1 new business place at level 2. So you're cooking, right? When the second one come in on your pay line, your sponsor get $9, and you get $54 straight to your wallet that you could withdraw if you want to. So that's your money, and you don't have to argue for that. You just put in, right, during the withdrawal hours, and you put in your wallet address. Some of us, what we do is to save people having to go and find USDT. What we do is simply sell them the Uline. We collect the cash from them, and we send the Uline straight to their back office so they don't have that hassle. It works for me, and I do it a lot, right? When I have Ulines. Number 3 and 4 come in, right? What will happen is 63 and 63. That is 126. All right, 126 takes you to level 4. So you see how simple it is to move through the system? But you have to do the work, or you have to have people who are doing the work, right? The beauty about it is I have found that I don't have to wait on anyone. So far, I already brought 20 people personally into this business. I only have 2 direct positions under me, left and right. But what happened is that some of the same people that I brought in were able to benefit and reach level 3 and level 4 even before they started recruiting. Right? Now, if they take that initiative and start to do what I did, then it means that they can move much faster, and I will move much faster, and everybody will do much faster. I am going after some big markets right now. I'm putting some technology into place, right? My friend Joe, who is also under me in this business, he is a techie man, and we've been working on a number of things so that we could sit home, advertise, and people could see our advertisements, jump in on it, click on our link, go to our funnel, see what is exactly is happening, and look at a video like what we're making today. All right. So now we at level, what level are we on? Level 4, right? 126. The same thing happens, the same matrix, A and B, and 1, 2, 3, right? Except there's a higher amount now. So 126. Now, where did this money come from? What did this 126 come from? We worked our way up. Or if you had money that you want to invest, because some people ain't want to work so hard, because they have the money, they rather buy into the position. But to some extent, they will still have to depend on the people coming through the system. But it's just that they will be higher so they can move faster, right? When A and B come in, and 1, 2, and 3 start moving, when number 1 come in, they will now get 8 business places for you at level 1. So you don't have 8 already, you get 8 more. And you have 2 at level 2. You already have a few, you get 2 more. Now, what that does for you is that it helps to push up the ones that you have there. Because you had 8 there, 8 more come in, so it means that it's only 6 you really need to cycle. So it means another 1 or 2 will cycle with what was there before and what coming in now. So the more these clones come in, is the faster the people at the lower level move up. All right? And even yourself, because these clones are in your name, your username, they are yours, they are your positions, and they pay you just like everything else. The level 1s will give you their $9. The level 2s will give you $5 and more clones. The level 3 will give you $54 and more clones, right? Level 2, as you would. Number 2, on your second line, when that one come in, you'll get $72 that you can now withdraw. It will go straight to your wallet. Your sponsor will get $18. So if you're sponsoring people, you notice you're getting money when they make money as well. All right? So after that, when 3 and 4 comes in, there's a $36 left over from when the second one came in. So 126, 126, and 36, 288, that buys you level 5 position, right? So at level 5, you're smiling because you know you start to see the big money coming, right? The big money is on its way, right? So you're now at level 5 with a $288 position. The same matrix happens, a A and a B, and 1, 2, 3, 4. When number 1 on your second line come in, right, the 288, when that one is bought, you now get 16 clones on your level 1, 1 clone on your level 2, and 1 clone on your level 3. Again, what happens is that your level 1 starting to come up into level 2s because of the clones, and your level 2s start to go up to level 3s because of the clones, and your level 3 will start popping up to level 4. All right? Or some people may decide, I did it. When I reached and I started it, when I was waiting for people to come in, I put money out of my pocket and I bought in higher positions, right? When I was about level 4, I bought a level 6 position because I wanted to reach up there quickly. And I was at the top of the ladder. So when the second one coming here at the 288, you now get a withdrawal of 144. Your sponsor gets $54, right? And when the next 2 come in, yeah, 28, 288, 288, plus 144 left over from earlier, right? 720, and this buys you into level 6. Now, this is where a lot of people, and that's how they mark it up, right? Because this is where a lot of people brought in their people at level 6. And I would say people who have money that they could invest, probably pull it from other programs, or they pull it from the bank or wherever. And they jumped in, they bought level 1, they bought level 3, and some of them went straight to 6. Some of them bought in between, depending on how much money they want to spend, right? Now, level 6 works the same way, A and a B. But look what happens. When the third one come in here, right? Remember, all of them paying 720, whether they come through the system or they pull it out of their pocket. When that happens, 32 business places go to level 1. So you see what craziness happening? It means that people at level 1 or your own businesses at level 1 now jumping up to level 2 and level 3 because there's only 6 you need to cycle. So when 32 go down there, after 14 and 16 and all kind of craziness happened before, a lot of activity happening on level 1. On level 3, you get 1 new business place. Level 4, you get 1 new business place. So that is happening. Your sponsor will get 243 Uline, so $243. Now, right now, I'm waiting on some people for that to happen because I've sponsored at least 5 people who are already on level 6. So as their third one come in, I will collect sponsor bonuses, right? When the second one come in on their level 2, not their level 2, on their line of 2, their pay line, they will get back the 720 they put out. So some people, what they did, they come in here and they bought more than one level 6. Why? Because by the time 1, 2, 3, 4, they get back the money, right? So they get back the 720 they put out. When 2 more come in, what happens is that they now have 720, right? This is what they came in with, 1,440, and it transitioned them over to level 7. So it pays for them to be level 7. Now, personally, at this point in time, I am in level 7. But one of the things that I did is that because the level 6 is the last position you could buy, when I got this 720, I bought another level 6 position. So I was able to support some of my people who coming through by buying that, right? So that is on its way. So I'm already on level 6, waiting for other people to come in to join me to start moving up. Now, level 6, level 7 have the same matrix, the same 2 by 2, right? Now we're talking about 1,440. So this is me sitting down here waiting on 2 people to come in here. When that happens, A and a B come in, right? We're smiling because when the third one come in, it's 64 business centers going down to level 1. You could imagine that. That is at least 10. That is at least 10 cycles at level 1, all within minutes of each other. It will be more than 10 because they already have a number of them down there. So I can't wait for that to happen because when that happens, at least 10 to 12, probably more businesses cycling at level 1, moving up to level 2. So it means movements will happen at level 2 to level 3. And when that happens, movements will happen from level 3 to level 4, right? Now, when the second one come in, we're smiling. The third one come in here. So 1, 2, 3. What will happen is you will now get a withdrawal of 3,000. Remember I tell you the big money start? You get a withdrawal of $3,000 at level 7. Straight into your wallet, no questions asked. All right? And then they take $900 from there and they pay your way into the next level, level 8. So the amount of money they're paying to go to level 8 dips now. All right, just 900 because they wanted to pay you bigger money here. When the fourth one come in, 1,440, they give you another 8 places at level 1 4 clones at level 2. Now listen to that carefully. 3 clones at level 3. 1 clone at level 4. The company takes $75 for project development, and they push you over to level 8. Now, you see what we're talking about? So now we have 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, everything coming. And this is why I tell you, every month after that, you could be cycling with big money, right? So you're now on level 8. The matrix changes. Is no longer 2 by 2. So now with that 900, we're talking about, that's the transition here. We're talking about a 1 by 3. So when 3 level 8 cycles under you, level 7, sorry, cycle under you to reach a level 8, what will happen? They coming over with 900. 900 by 3, that's 2,700. They don't pay you any money here, right? Because you're still checking your money that come in. Because remember you're getting paid at level 5, level 6, level 7. You're getting paid at all the levels. You still getting your $9 at level 1, right? You're still getting money at level 2, level 3, level 4, all of them paying you at the same time. So now the $27 sends you over to level 9. At level 9, again, 1 by 3. When you reach here, the first one coming with the 2,700, you get 2 business clones at level 4. Here the numbers, 1 at level 5, 1 at level 6, and 1 at level 7. So you're talking about cycling again, right? You're talking about another 20,000 coming, right? Because you now have another level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7 clone. So you see it's stacked up there. You ain't going nowhere after that. It's just over and over your cycling. When the second one comes in, right? 270, again, they hold this money, the 5,004, and they push you over to the next level, which is the level 10. Right? Level 10, 1 by 3 again, 5,004 come in, 5,004, 5,004. And when the first one come in, you got another level 7. You see what I'm talking about? You get another level 8 as a clone. Your sponsor gets 720 to withdraw. So if you are a sponsor and your people are making money there, you're making money too. When the next 2 come in, they add it up and they push you over, right, to level 11 with $10,000. But before you go, they say, wait, hold another $3,000. So they put another 3,000 that you could withdraw. They take 140 for project development, and you leave there to level 11 with 10,000 positions. 1 by 2 now, 10,000, 10,000. And you withdraw when the second one comes in, $20,000 straight into your wallet. And this position finishes. But you have 1 million of them coming up still, because you have clones at level 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, imagine at level 8 is only 1 by 3. And you don't get about 3 clones already. You don't get 2 clones, 3 clones. So you know what's going on. As one cycle from level 7, bring you over, you reach here again. So that you could be earning this kind of money on a monthly basis if you build this, if you work this and build this, right? This here is a summary of the money that is paid to you over the period. This is a breakdown of it, right? To reach the 27,000, right? Starting from level 1, you earn $9, right? You pay $9 to come in, you get a payout of $9. Level 2, you pay $27 to come in, whether you paid it from your pocket or you paid it through cycling. You get $5, but you also get 4 level 1 positions, 4 level 1 clones, right? At level 3, you paid $63, you get $54 in cash. Your sponsor gets $9. You get 4 level 1 clones and 1 level 2, right? And this happens throughout, right? The 11 levels until at the end, when you summarize it, you realize that you get $27,004. And this is just from payout. This is not from your rewards for the people that you sponsored, right? So if you do like me and you sponsor 20 people, you're smiling because every time they get money, you get money, right? Or almost every time. As small as it is, it works and it adds up. At the end of the day, when we add up all the different clones that you would have gotten, you would have at least 144 clones coming just from that first one alone, right? So when we add it up, we're talking about over and over and over and over you'll be cycling. So you're talking about in the millions just from starting with one position or three positions like I did and doing the work and growing the business, right? So this is what this program is all about. This is what excites me. And this is why, regardless of what happens, I am sticking with this business as long as the company is here. And I expect that they would be, because they have a track record, the Russian people and the Russian institutions, the Russian online people have a reputation of being there, sticking it out. And I expect that by this time next year, are smiling because even if I reach the level 11, I'm not far from it. And with the amount of positions I have, but I know that I'll reach the level. By Christmas, I should be smiling because I'm already on level 7. So it's a matter of building this, and I'm going after not only Trinidad market, I'm going after the rest of the Caribbean. I'm going after Africa, right, the mother country. I'm going after people in all the other islands, and eventually we'll have somebody taking it into the Spanish-speaking people. That should happen anytime now. All right. So what I'm saying to you is that if you're not already on board, get back to the person who shared this with you. Get back to the person who invited you to the meeting, right? Come into the meetings would always help because you'll be able to ask questions and get things clarified. All right. The more you listen to this, is the more you'll understand it. All right. And, so we could stop recording now.